Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn to talk about what you do for others in the Filipino language. When we talk about what you do for others, this is about giving help, service, favor, tulong, serbisyo, pabor. Let's start with a conversation. I have a project at school. May project po ako sa eskwela. Ako, have, may, at, sa, school, eskwela. We use the word project, the English word, because that is what we use in everyday Filipino. And that word po, I want to remind you that it is used whenever the person talking is younger than the person they are talking to. So in this case, the child is talking to her mom. We use po. Now here comes an offer of help. Do you want me to help you? Gusto mong tulungan kita? Do you want, gusto mong, me to you, kita. The offer of help is coming from me to you, and in that case, we use the word kita in Filipino. We have lessons on personal pronouns, which I will put in the link in the description so you can look at it if you haven't seen it yet. To help, tulungan. Yes, please. Teach me. Opo, turuan mo po ako, please. Yes, opo. Teach, turuan. Me, ako. And we use the English word please. Now, what is that word mo? The English sentence actually has an implied you. So, yes, you please teach me. You is mo. Now, what you see here are verbs that end with the suffix of an. Tulungan, turuan. Previously, nung nakaraan, we have learned to form action words or verbs using affixes or panlapi, as well as following the rules of conjugation or pagbanghay to form the past, present, future, and imperative tenses of a verb. If you want to look at the lessons on this, the link will be in the description. In this lesson, we will learn to use the suffixes or hulapi that are an and han. We use an and han for verbs about giving help, service, or favor. Let us look at the conjugation or pagbanghay of the word help or tulong. This is the root word. To form the past tense helped, we say ti plus in plus ulong plus an. What you see here is inserting an infix of in between the first two letters of the first syllable, as well as converting the letter O in tulong to you, plus the suffix an. So we form tinulungan. To form the present tense, helping, again, we insert an in between the first two letters of the first syllable, plus the root word itself, tulong. However, we switch the letter O to U, plus the suffix an, tinutulungan. And will help, the future tense, we repeat the first two letters of the first syllable, which is tu, plus the root word itself, tulong, but replace the O with you, plus the suffix an, tutulungan. The imperative tense to help is the root word tulong. Again, the O is replaced by you, plus the suffix an, tulungan. Let's continue. I will accompany Jane tomorrow. Sasamahan ko si Jane bukas. I, ko. This is not a one-to-one translation because I is ako and ko is my. However, when we say sasamahan ko, we are also meaning that the action to accompany, sasamahan, is mine. I own that action, so we use my or ko. Will accompany, sasamahan. Tomorrow, bukas. And we say, si Jane, because whenever we refer to a person by name, we say si plus the name, si Jane. We will go to her teacher. Pupuntahan namin ang teacher niya. We, namin. Will go to, pupuntahan. Her, niya. And we just use the English word teacher. Do you want me to go with you? Gusto mong samahan ko kayo? Do you want, gusto mong, me, ko? Again, this is not a one-to-one translation because ko is my. But in this sentence, the action to go with belongs to the person talking. So we use ko or my. Go with, samahan. You, the plural form, kayo. Now what do we see here? The verbs sasamahan, pupuntahan, samahan. They all end with the suffix han. So let us look at the conjugation or pagbanghay of the word go with or accompany. The root word is sama. It will follow the same rules as we have seen before with the word tulong. So went with, we say s plus in plus ama plus han. So we insert an in between the first two letters of the first syllable. Plus we added the suffix han, sinamahan. When do we use han? We use han when the verb ends with a vowel, and we use an when the verb ends with a consonant. To say going with, we insert an in between the first two letters of the first syllable, then the root word, and han, sinasamahan. We'll go with, we use the first two letters of the first syllable plus the root word sama plus han, sasamahan. And to go with, we use the root word sama plus han, samahan. Let's continue. What are you two doing? Ano ang ginagawa ninyong dalawa? What are, ano ang, you, ninyo. Ninyo for the plural form of you, the possessive form, because the doing belongs to you. Now, we added an ng at the end because it serves as a connector, as a transition to the next word. We just attach it to ninyo because it ends in a vowel and it rolls better to say ninyong. To, dalawa. Doing, ginagawa. I am helping her with her project. Tinutulungan ko siya sa project niya. I am, ko. Again, the action belongs to her, so we use ko, which is actually my. Helping, tinutulungan. Her, siya. With, sa. And her, the possessive form because she owns the project, is niya. I am advising her. Pinapayuhan ko siya. Advising, pinapayuhan. You see here another two verbs, tinutulungan, ending with an, and then pinapayuhan, ending with han. Let's continue. What have you done already? Ano na ang ginawa mo? What, ano. Have done, ginawa. You, mo. Not a one-to-one translation because you is ikaw and mo is your. But when we say ginawa mo, it means the action is yours. So, that is your action. Your is mo. Already, na. And the word ang only serves as a connector. I gave her tools. Binigyan ko siya ng mga gamit. I, ko. Gave, binigyan. Her, siya. Tools, mga gamit. I brought her materials. Dinalhan ko siya ng mga materyales. Brought, dinalhan. Materials, materyales. Now there is something special about the words binigyan and dinalhan. Let us look at the different tenses of the root word give or bigay. The past tense gave is formed as binigayan. But we make a shortcut of binigyan because that's easier for us to say. Giving is actually binibigayan, but it's easier to say binibigyan. We'll give, bibigayan. It's easier to say bibigyan. And to give, bigayan, is shortcut to bigyan. So either way, you can use the long form or the shortcut form, but in everyday Filipino, you'll just hear us say the shortcut. Binigyan, binibigyan, bibigyan, bigyan. It is also the same for the word bring, dala. Brought, dinalahan, is cut to dinalhan. Bringing, dinadalahan, dinadalhan. Will bring, dadalahan, dadalhan. To bring, dalahan, dalhan. Now, when we do an action that provides a service, the beneficiary or recipient is not always a person. Sometimes it's an object. Like in this example, I washed the plates. Hinugasan ko ang mga plato. Washed, hinugasan. The, ang. Plates, mga plato. The plates benefited from your action of washing. So we still use the suffix an, hinugasan. I will wipe the table. Pupunasan ko ang lamesa. Will wipe, pupunasan. Table, lamesa. I will replace the tablecloth. Will replace papalitan. Tablecloth, mantel. And sometimes, the beneficiary or recipient of your action is not a person nor a physical object. I turned the volume down. Hininaan ko ang volume. Turned down or decreased the volume, hininaan. Hininaan is also weakened. The, ang. And we use volume, the English word, because that's what we will use every day. I turned the volume up. Nilakasan ko ang volume. Turned up, nilakasan. Nilakasan is actually strengthened or made stronger. I increased the price. Tinaasan ko ang presyo. Increased, tinaasan. Price, presyo. I lowered the price. Binabaan ko ang presyo. Lowered, binabaan. Again, the verbs that you see here uses the suffix an. Before we end this lesson, I'd like to give you some verbs or pandiwa that you can use for your practice. Support, suporta. Tell or inform, sabi. Buy, bili. Clean, linis. Increase, dagdag. Decrease, bawas. So, use these root words to form the conjugation or pagbanghay of these words into different past, present, future, and imperative tenses. Use these words to say that you are giving an action, providing a service, favor, or help. That's our lesson for today. As your homework, try writing about the things you do for others using the Filipino language. Read it out to yourself to practice your vocal muscles. And practice talking with others about what you do for others in Filipino. I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!